What's happening, everyone? Chicano Prava here. Well, Cinco de Mayo weekend is just around the corner, which can only mean one thing: the imminent return of the great Canelo Alvarez. Since we last spoke, Canelo's been a little busy. He's now the unified super middleweight champion, has gotten himself that Ring Magazine belt, is setting himself up to fight another undefeated super middleweight champion, taking care of business. And I like this next fight coming up. Billy Joe Saunders. Don't let the odds fool you. This is a good fight. Now, I know that Canelo's absolutely smoked every single British fighter that he's come across, but he's never faced a gypsy. Which reminds me, Canelo, I think you're going to want to keep a close eye on Billy Joe Saunders for this event, because I think you're going to find yourself with some empty pockets. Because this gypsy is going to be traveling around the ring all night long. And I can't blame the guy. I mean, what do you expect him to do? Stand in the pocket with Canelo? You crazy? Yeah, that's not the game plan. No, Billy Joe's going to do what he does best, which is get on his bike. And hey, we all know that movement gives Canelo problems, right? And so does a slick southpaw style. So if you're looking to call for an upset, this could be the one. Think about it. Hey, Dwyer's picking Billy Joe Saunders to win. Yes, that's right. The Oracle of the YTBC is calling for the upset. He just couldn't help himself. And with those 5-1 odds, his mouth must be watering. So, not too late. Still got a little bit of time. You know, I was hoping to see someone like the PBC cult members come out and call for the upset, and they've been kind of quiet. And, well, I looked into it, and from what I can tell, they'd be happy to pick against Canelo, if only everything were on the up and up. Yes, that's right. The wise masters of the PBC cult have said not to trust this event, because there might be some funny business going on. Some chicanery afoot. A fix. Because, for some reason the powers that be want to prop up the Mexican fighter. Why would they do that? I mean, then again, there is no doubt that we pay the bills in this sport. But you can't really apply that here. Because in this case, the British fans are the only other fan base in boxing that can actually afford to pay half that check. As a matter of fact, I'd like to give a shout out to the British fans and their boxers. I think you guys are great, and you guys are truly a pillar stone of the sport. So salute. And after Canelo beats Billy Joe's ass, we can all go back to being friends. And you guys will continue to appreciate Canelo and his greatness as the boxing purists that you guys are. And you guys can continue to support Billy Joe Saunders after a loss. No problem. You guys will support a fighter until he's shot to pieces. Like I said, I think it's a great thing. I mean, to think that Amir Khan and Kell Brook could fight at the O2 today, saw the place out. Very impressive. So, because of that, I have a little bit of a parting gift from you from the Chicano Prophet to my friends across the pond. A little bit of a spoiler as to what's going to happen, so you don't have to stay up until 5 a.m. to see it. Well, I think Billy Joe's going to look good early. He's going to get on his bike. But then eventually he has to get in range of Canelo, and, well, I think Billy Joe's going to find out that Canelo's a little faster than he thought. And he's a natural counterpuncher, and pretty soon he's not going to realize where the punches are coming from or where they're landing. And he's never been hit like this before in his whole life. And at that point, which is about the mid to late rounds, it's all about survival mode, baby. And it'll be up to Canelo whether he wants to finish him off or not. Here's the good news. Canelo's a merciful guy. You ever see him when he knocks somebody the fuck out? He tries to quiet the crowd immediately. It's not personal. Just business. So, he might let Billy Joe Saunders off the hook like he let Callum Smith off the hook. But then again, there's going to be 70,000 Mexican fans screaming for blood. So, we'll see which way Canelo goes. The good news is that Billy Joe Saunders has chosen not to provoke Canelo in the lead up to this fight. That's a good move. That's what you call ring IQ. Either way, I want you all to enjoy this fight. I'll see you guys on the other side. Shout out to HCP. Until next time, friends, this is the Chicano Prophet signing out. Peace.